One of the fastest growing industries here in the United States are communities for retirees and those over 55. Well, with more baby boomers retiring every single year, these communities are going to continue to grow and grow and grow. Today, we're going to take a look at one of those communities leading the way right here in the Pioneer Valley.
We just fell in love with it, and we thought, well, why should we stay in our great big old house that needs so much care? So this has been wonderful.
George and Judy Wheeler moved here to the American Inn a few years ago, and they've been part of the experience of living here ever since.
We just came back from a 4-day trip to Canada, to Montreal and Quebec City. I am the group leader for the Southwick Travelers, which is simply a group of people here at the inn that plan the big bus trips, because we have our own little bus. But we plan at least a day trip every single month, from April to the end of December.
And if you think the Southwick Travelers are just about day trips, you may be surprised to hear their itinerary recently. They really get around.
Well, in May we went to the Caribbean. Next year we're going on a transatlantic cruise. And we've been on a lot of day trips to the Isle of Shoals. We're going down on the River Quest to Essex Junction, Connecticut. We're going out in the Charles River boat.
This kind of lifestyle, carefree, easy, fun, really epitomizes the philosophy embraced here at the American Inn by residents and most definitely by the team that leads the charge.
A person who lives here at the American Inn, 55 and older in our cottages, is going to enjoy a very active, social, and carefree life. Those homes that they came from are no longer a burden to them. When they come here, all the burdens are taken away from them.
That's Carol Hardick, sales director here at the Inn. She makes sure that whether it's the residents or their family who comes to take a look at the American Inn, everyone walks away understanding this is truly a lifestyle choice.
Living at the cottages, you can be very independent and yet connected. Everything at that main building is there for you. You can you can get all the services that you want from us or not. If you want to cut your own shrubbery, go ahead. But if somebody's going to do that for me, I'm going to take them up on it.
Here at the Inn, there are 3 levels of living choice, with most of the residents living independently in cottages on the campus. Within the main building, there are apartments for those over 62, and there are even several assisted living apartments. And everyone, no matter what choice they make, is rewarded with the kind of TLC that most families are very grateful for.
How about the families that have the person moving in who has no family close by? If I live here at the American Inn and my family is away, they don't have to worry about me. They know that all the time there's somebody at your doorstep if you need assistance with whatever it is. There's always somebody paying attention. There are nurses on staff if it's a medical thing. There's also the relaxation of knowing my parent doesn't have to be checked on every morning because somebody is checking on them every morning by pushing a button in their bathroom, their master bath. They push a button in, it lets us know everybody's okay, and that's in the whole community. So family members don't have to worry.
One issue that crops up for most families is the issue of their parents or grandparents driving, and when it's time to stop. At American Inn, this is one amenity that's taken very seriously. If help is needed, it's always just a phone call away.
If you're living at home and you're not driving and you move to the American Inn, you know that there's somebody there that can take you to the doctors if you need to, a ride to your pharmacy, to your bank, to any place that you have to get. And they do that all year long. How about in the wintertime when it's snowy and icy? If you're living in the cottages or the apartments or even in our assisted living, it's a social model here. That means you're going to get a lot of activities. You can take part of anything or everything both on campus or off campus. There are a lot of things like movies, get-togethers, birthday parties, trips, travel groups that you can join. A lot to do.
A lot to do is right. Shopping, trips to Mohegan, and on this day, we were treated to exercise class, a birthday party, and a presentation made by a mentalist. What's that, you ask? Watch and see.
This is a fairly dark color, I think, yes?
And this was just your run-of-the-mill day. Barbara Pease Huntoon is Director of Events and Activities here at the Inn. She says there's almost never a dull moment.
55 is the new 30, And actually, I've found that 80 is like the new 60. And it's just a very vibrant, active group of people who are willing to try new things. We do have the standards. We have the bingo on Monday nights and you know, some entertainment programs. But I always try to kick it up a notch and have some interesting things. We do go to Mohegan Sun once a month. That's a pretty popular trip. And we're fortunate in this area to have a multitude of things to take in.
And the best part? It's not forced fun. You can chart your own course.
The American Inn Day is whatever the resident chooses it to be. People can participate as much or as little as they choose. There are some people here I never see because they either work or they volunteer or they golf or they travel or they just want to keep to themselves, which is, you know, that's their choice. And then there are many, many people I do see on a regular basis. Again, it's their choice what they want to do. They can, you know, travel if they want or not. This lifestyle gives them that opportunity. This is the way to go.
So, if you're like George and Judy, who love to garden and travel, or like Lillian here, who has her pup, you can live your life carefree, as you please.
The greatest thing is the fact that a pet, certainly because of his size and some a little bit large in him, you can bring your pet with you so you don't move into a strange new place and having to part with your pet. They're welcomed.
That's good.
And he certainly likes entertainment also, so he comes along.
To take a closer look at the American Inn, just give them a call at 413-569-1215 or go to their website at www.americaninn-sawmillpark.com. It's a great way to live the lifestyle you want right here in the Pioneer Valley.